All right, so I just wanted to come on here and share some light with you. You know, I know I'm looking rough, but you gotta understand, I am literally just been grinding and focusing on getting my art studio together. And I just want to explain to everybody, like, trust the journey, trust the process. Things will follow through, you know. I went into this whole situation with like not that much guidance, but besides the light within, you know, and so far the light has led me into some remarkable places, then introduced me to some very enlightened individuals and people who are more like-minded of myself, and I'm appreciating that because I have to understand, you know what I mean? Or what I have realized is that, a chapter, or I can say one book of my life has closed. This is a whole new book. I wouldn't even consider it a whole new chapter. It's a whole new book. You feel me? And I'm being built for something greater, and I would say is bigger than me, but I wouldn't have been given the task. You feel me? But the gratitude and the appreciation and the responsibility of this task that I'm here to carry out is something for the world, and that's what makes it so remarkable. That's why I don't give up, and if you know me and you knew my suffering for the last 3 years, I've done so much, and I was able to, and I had to fight. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to fight mentally. I had to stay strong. I had to stay grounded, like mentally, and I kid you not, because it's really a spiritual battle. When it comes to breaking generational curses or, trying to build generational wealth, it's so much things that you have to unlearn. But then once you unlearn those things, you really have to listen to the spirit. You gotta listen, you gotta go within. Because what you don't realize is the main thing, and this is why women are so powerful. Women are very important creatures. Even the earth, we call them Mother Earth. Shoot, Virgos, I call them Mother Earth anyway. Virgos, Capricorns, Taurus. Yo, y'all my Mother Earth. I appreciate y'all because y'all keep a nigga like, ooh, maybe I can't say that word, but y'all keep a godly individual like me, you feel me, grounded. I can definitely say that, for the most part. Most of them, I can say. Not gonna go into too much of the details of that, but yeah, most of them keep me grounded. You feel me? They keep me on my tube, and I appreciate them for that. But women are powerful individuals, and the women when they birth, they pass down education. They pass down certain things to the child. So now you have to think, like, that's why they tell you about the whole, like certain things embedded in your DNA and stuff like that. It's really ancestry. Like, it's real, you feel me? So you have to think about that. And that's why it's so important for you to take care of your vessel, And if y'all know me, like, I stopped having sex. I stopped dating. I stopped drinking at one point. I stopped eating meat. Like, I just really had to cleanse my vessel from all of the old toxic traumatic experiences from my bloodline. Like, it has been a lot, and it has been a journey. Many nights I've cried, many nights I've broken down, many nights I stood in the rain, sitting there speaking. Many days I've walked in the woods or on grass, fields, barefooted in the burning sun, you feel me? Or by the beach, and I'm just sitting there and I'm allowing my body just to be recalibrated. I want it to become more crystalline, and it's just been a journey, you feel me? And now that I'm starting to see the healing aspect, and it's not just me seeing the results of it, it's me feeling it, And if I can tell you exactly how I felt, or explain it, it literally felt like I was growing my wings. Now, you could take that however you want to take that, and some people may understand exactly where I'm coming from. But it literally felt like I was growing my wings. And I couldn't do nothing about it. Couldn't do nothing about it but to have faith. But during that process, you know what I did? I kept moving. I kept trying to find ways to figure out how to heal myself. So I learned, I have gained a great knowledge when it comes to herbal medicine, Then what else have I? Then I kept doing mental exercises, a lot of mental exercises, because like I said, when you go through things, you're either built for it or you're not built for it. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people, if you was to walk a mile in my shoes, some people, the majority of them will crumble. And I say that is because of the lifestyles you live and then your mental state. You wouldn't have made it, fam. You wouldn't have made that. Nah, you wouldn't have made that. And through all of that, you know what I did? I always chose me during this journey, What else? I self-published 2 books and a journal, a personal coaching journal, and it's all to help the people, to show you like, yo, you could go through stuff, but you could also, give back. Because I look at things like this. When I leave this realm, this planet, I want my legacy to speak in volumes. I want my voice to be passed down from generation to generation. My footprint as I leave the blueprint. You feel me? And that's just what I want. That's just me. That's not everybody else's dream. That's not everybody else's goal. But you got to think, when certain people pass on, it's not much they can really speak of. Oh, yeah, that person was a good person, back to your regular programming. But when people like Left Eye or Nipsey, like when those people passed away, you feel me? They left certain information for individuals to keep on keeping on, to not even keep on keeping on, to build off of. Because all we are at the end of the day are innovators. Each and every one of us are innovators. We take an idea and we build off of that idea. If we see somebody with a tape measure, right? Somebody takes that same exact tape measure and say, hey, we shouldn't put a tool or a mechanism at the end of the tape measure, so when we reach a corner, it'll hook the corner. So now you have a brand new type of tape measure. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm leaving my knowledge and stuff, it doesn't mean that the work is done. It just means that there's always room for improvement. And if it's always room for improvement, there's always a way. You're never perfect. So you might as well stop trying to make everything perfect. Trust me, I know myself. That's one of the things I battle with. I'm a perfectionist, even in my relationships. Everything had to be perfect down to my proposals. You know what I mean? I wanted everything to be perfect. Perfect. Whether I'm doing something for you, like perfect. You know, even when I used to go to the jewelry store and pick out little knickknacks and stuff like that for the women I was with. You know how long it took me to do stuff like that? Almost hours. Because to me, it had to be perfect. Everything had to be perfect. And now I'm at the age where it's like, I gotta let it be. I just gotta let things be, you know? Because if we use quotes like "it is what it is," you know what I'm saying? Then there's no reason why not to let certain things just be. And it's okay. You let that person be. If they don't agree with or align with your morals and values, then you let that person be. You know? If you're in a situation where you're trying to figure something out, you know, and you find out like there's an obstacle or something or a blockage, sometimes it's best to just let that blockage be. Because you don't know what that blockage is, you know, preventing you from doing. And I've learned that. Like, that was one of the lessons learned. I learned them, like, my last relationship, because it was certain things that I was trying to really do, and it was so much resistance. So much resistance. I mean, like, so much resistance. But at the same time, and I just kept pushing it. Like, nah, F that. Like, I'm about to knock this wall down. Like, nah, we not, When you take the path of least resistance, you not only become much happier, but you also become clearer, and you trust your path. You trust your journey. If it's not meant to be, you don't chase. There's no reason to chase, because what's meant for you would always be yours. Don't believe in that, oh, well, if it was meant for you, it'll come back. No, If it was meant for you, it would have never left you. That's just my opinion, but I digress. You know, but yeah. Update on the art studio. Art studio just passed inspection. I'm so excited about that. Super excited about that. So now, a couple of more things that has to be done, but it's not a lot, which is great, because I was very hesitant as to what else would before I do anything else or install anything else, you know, what is the city gonna say, you know? So I was very, very apprehensive about certain things, and I'm glad that I did take the time and be patient and wait and just have that faith, you know. But you'll be seeing another phase or update pretty soon, and I just wanted to let y'all know, yo, whatever it is your purpose is in life, just keep pushing towards that. You know, be the best version of you every day. Not some days, not one day, every single day. We got to show up every day. Every day. All right? So, you know, I can't even say yo, pardon my, whatever y'all think this is. Y'all probably out here looking at this video thinking yo, I'm looking like a Felicia. But it's all right. I'll be that. I'll be that Felicia, you feel me? Because right now, I'm living in my truth. And that's a lot of things. That's one thing the majority of the masses cannot do, is living their truth. You know? And this is what makes my channel and stuff so real, so uncut, because I don't even see myself editing much because it is what it is. You living your truth, man. Just living your truth. You ain't gotta hide nothing. You ain't gotta do none of that. Just living your truth. And, you know, your vibe will attract your tribe. And that's all we need to do. So this is Billie here. Welcome to Billie's World. And I'm signing off. Peace. Namaste.